Welcome in or welcome back. Let's see what the cards have to say today. What's going on in the energy? We have Red Joker in the reverse. Jack of Diamonds upright and Ten of Diamonds upright. And they're the Butterfly, the Player, and Inheritance. Alright, so the butterfly typically represents like transformation. It could be freedom. It could be representing beauty, a fresh start, outgoing, social butterfly. So that's in reverse. Okay. So this is basically saying that there's bad news. Because it's alongside the 8. The rider is a sure sign of good news unless alongside of... Hold on. Okay, so some type of bad news. The player is typically a risk taker, a smooth talker, attractive and persuasive. It can either be male or female. They're juvenile. The Jack is a juvenile, so the energy is new and very fresh. The player may represent someone the seeker meets in a nightclub, at the gaming tables in Vegas, starting a new job, or in the produce department at the grocery store. The player is full of optimism, has some cash to spend, new clothes, and is not yet burdened by the troubles of life. The player corresponds closely to the Fool card of the tarot. The player in a reading represents a new situation, a new fresh start, the new guy or gal, a sharp dresser, glib talker, handsome, attractive, flashy, witty. Anyway, so this is saying that whoever this is, there's going to be some kind of disappointment or early death. We're going to draw a couple more cards just to see, because if the coffin comes up, then that is saying that. Mustard seed. The fox. Hamster wheel. Yep, and then the coffin came up. And so the fox is somebody who's like being clever behind the scenes, pulling strings, similar to the player energy. So we got the hamster wheel. The tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness, and if adjoining, death. So we're not seeing any clouds, but we're going to keep pulling. Let's see what comes up. Because this also, the roads turn to the dark clouds foretells misadventures. But far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. My hair. Olive tree in the reverse. Lightning denotes surprise, disagreeable, in accordance to the distance. The indicator for a person hasn't come up yet, but I mean, well, I guess this is who we're talking about, is the player and the fox. Crossroads 33. Okay, so we didn't, well, I mean, this is a cloud right here. The roads turn towards the dark clouds foretells misadventures, but far from the okay. Yeah, I mean, it's literally turned towards lightning and clouds. So, like, can you get any... Something bad's going on here. I feel like it's talking about, like, the lying, being, like... being deceitful, being a player, like literally being a player. They're not gonna, They're not gonna make it. Whoever this player is, they're not gonna make it. That's the message. That's the message, guys. I don't know what else to say as far as that goes. Let's I'm gonna pull from my other deck, see if any of these come up again, because then I just say that it's double the energy. So let's see. We'll do. Oh, there you go. Okay. I think that's speaking up right there. Holy crap. All right, who's this player, dude? We need to know who this is. This is crazy. Okay. So we got the curious explorer. Driven by a thirst for knowledge or the unknown, they often embark on adventures into uncharted territories. They might have a lot of, actually, let's just roll the dice to see what their placements most prominently are. So we have Mercury and Capricorn in the first house. So they're super active, super work oriented. They're definitely mercurial. I can't speak. Oh my god. The knowledge is saying that. Now in the book with the player energy, it does say the player is a risk taker. So it's somebody who's like, you know, very like hyper and like, oh my god, let's go do this. But like they don't think before they do. They're like a huge people person. They can get to know someone really easily. But Spirit's saying they're not going to make it. They might also love animals. But if they love animals, so maybe they love animals more than they love people. I don't know. These want to come out. The Crown's burden. And this is in the reverse. Legacy of rule. You may be prioritizing image over substance, seeking legacy without ethical foundation. Yeah, that's first house is like how you present yourself. Okay. And leadership carries sacrifice, isolation, and moral weight. This card honors rulers who accept responsibility rather than privilege. They're basically saying that the powers that be have to take this person out, okay? Because they're a big problem. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, so this is in reverse Ace of Fire, which is like super powerful. They're in the reverse on this, which is impulse versus willpower, raw destructive urge versus focused divine will. So this person's just going off of instinct, like they're basically they don't give a flying fuck, okay? And they're just doing whatever they want to do. And it's got to stop, okay? So, and we also got the Knight of Air in reverse, cynicism versus logic, cutting sarcasm versus analytical strength. So they're using their knowledge, their savvy to hurt people, to be a cynic, to be sarcastic, to be a jerk. So, yeah. Alright, well, that's all I have for you for this reading. I hope this helped. If it didn't, oh well. Yes. At least maybe it was entertaining. I don't know. But, yeah, that's it. And if this resonated or anything, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye!